Hi there, welcome back to Pretty Much Falls. Today in this video, we will be learning about Ohm's law. Let's get into it. So, to summarize Ohm's law, something very, very simple, we'll draw Ohm's law triangle. Here we go. So, E, electromotive force, or voltage. E is voltage. Next we have I, amperage, that's what I is, and R, resistance. So, E is voltage, I is amperage, and R is resistance. So now, knowing this right here, we can do our basic calculations. So what we do is if we know I and R, we can cover up E. So I multiplied by R will equal voltage. Or amperage multiplied by resistance will equal voltage. So, or if we know the voltage and resistance, we do voltage divided by resistance. That we get our amperage. Same thing, if we do voltage divided by amperage, we get our resistance. And now for some examples. So now we're going to try to find out voltage. So I know my LED will draw about 20 milliamps, or should draw less than 20 milliamps, and I have my resistance, which is 620 ohms. So now, using those numbers, let's try to find out how much voltage I need to turn this LED here. So what we'll do is, first of all, we'll take our amperage, so it's 0.02 or 20 milliamps, but we'll convert it into base units for this, 0.02 amps, multiplied by resistance, which is 620, and 12.4 volts to turn this on. So let's measure a voltage here. So right now we have about 12.07 volts. So we'll see how close that we have. So and the LED is drawing about 16.3 milliamps. So, that's pretty good. The only thing is that it said 12.4, but this is only a 12 volt supply, but that's pretty good. The LED is glowing pretty brightly, and that's working pretty good. So I know that my power supply voltage is 5 volts. I know that this resistor is 270 ohms, but well, how much current will my LED draw? So, we'll do Ohm's law calculation. So we have the 5 volts, we'll divide that by our 270 ohm resistor. That will equal 0.018. So that'd be 18 milliamps. So now let's see if that's right. Here we go. Here we go, so 11.9 milliamps. So, I would like to power this LED, but I don't want to make it burn out. And the recommendation for a current is under 20 milliamps. So, 20 milliamps, that's also 0.02 amps. We're converting all the way to base units here. So, we have the voltage is going to be 5 volts across from my power supply here too. So, you know, 5 volts, we have the current, and let's find out my resistor. So, or resistance. So, 5 divided by 0.02 is, take our calculator here, 5 divided by 0.02 equals 250. So, 250, I don't have a 250 ohm resistor, either it doesn't exist or something, but I do have a 220 ohm resistor, a 240 ohm resistor, and a 270 ohm resistor. So, what I'll do is I'll start with the 270 ohm resistor and see how much current is drawn. Here, so we'll put our multimeter on current. If you're wondering how to use a multimeter, I did a video on that in the past, how to use a multimeter. So link in the description down below. So here we go. There we go. So you can see I have these leads reversed. There we go. So it is drawing 11.9 milliamps. So that's with the 270 ohm resistor. Next, we'll try the 240 ohm resistor. See how much that current that one draws. It draws about 13 milliamps current there. So we're still underneath the rated range, and the LED is glowing brightly. So next, we'll try the 220 ohm resistor. There you go, about 14 milliamps. So I'd say for this application, the 220 ohm resistor works the best, because I guess also a few factors can come into play. My multimeter might not be calibrated all the way, and these resistors can be off a little bit. So that's a few factors that can come into play when designing circuits. Thanks for watching this video today. Hope you learned something. If you have any future video suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'm open to ideas. And see you next time.